Yesterday, we saw our biggest snowstorm of the season in the metro, the first measurable snow in 40 days. In the mountains, some spots saw snow totals reach over a foot. And then today, temperatures shot right back up again, hitting the 40s and climbing. Much of the snow we saw yesterday is now beginning to melt. And we return to our warm winter as we begin this weekend. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for a late edition. I'm Jennifer Meckles. It has been really a roller coaster the last few days, weather-wise here in Denver, from 70s to snow. And here we go, bouncing back again. We've seen almost everything. Corey Reppenhagen joins us now to talk more about that whiplash.
It has been whiplash, and that's what we call March around here. Spring in Colorado was so much fun. We had that snow just cover the state of Colorado, and now it's just gently soaking into the soil under the warm sunshine. We probably get another really warm, sunny day tomorrow. You can see some clouds coming up here from the north, and it looks like we might get a few clouds tomorrow, but we've got this high pressure moving in that's going to zap most of those. So the entire state of Colorado is going to be mostly sunny skies again tomorrow, with even warmer temperatures. We're 40 degrees here in downtown Denver, 36 at Denver International Airport right now. Temperatures are going to be chilly again tomorrow morning, but not quite as bad as this morning was. We'll be in the 20s here as opposed to the teens. Our morning low this morning in Denver was 10 officially out at the airport. Here's the next 3 days in Denver. Lots of sunshine. Tomorrow's gonna be snow melt city. We may polish off a lot of that snow across the area, and then it's gonna be welcome to mud season. Paw prints on the kitchen floor for sure. And then the breeze will kick up on Tuesday ahead of our next storm system. And I'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes, Jenny.
Thank you. The University of Colorado community gathered on campus in Boulder today to say goodbye to Buffs quarterback Dominic. The 23-year-old died last weekend in a single car crash in East Boulder. Friends, teammates, coaches, family members, they all filled the University Memorial Center sharing memories of the Buffs quarterback. Speakers remembered him for his smile and kindness and the energy he brought to every room he entered.
To the team, I want you to go play for Dom. The opponent will have 11 players. You will have 12.
Coaches say the team plans to honor Ponder throughout this next season with special patches on their jerseys. The families of 6 U.S. service members killed this week in an Iranian drone strike in Kuwait watched as their loved ones were brought home today. You're looking at video from the dignified transfer at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. The president, vice president, and first lady were all there, joined by top military officials to observe that solemn event. And the war with Iran now enters its second week with no end in sight. Here's CNN's Jen Sullivan.
Gray clouds hanging over the families of fallen soldiers as their remains are brought back to the U.S. The dignified transfer happening at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware Saturday. These 6 service members were killed in a drone strike in Kuwait last week.
They're great heroes in our country.
President Donald Trump speaking about the fallen soldiers at a different event earlier in the day. It's been more than a week since the U.S. and Israel launched a massive and coordinated attack on Iran to cripple that country's nuclear program and force a regime change.
We did the world a favor.
Iran launched a wave of retaliatory strikes on U.S. military bases, targets in Israel, and across the Middle East. The ongoing violence has rocked the region.
We do not intend to attack neighboring countries. As I have repeatedly said, they are our brothers.
The Iranian president also said they must not help the U.S. or Israel in their attacks. Meanwhile, Trump posted on Truth Social that violence would escalate, saying in part, Iran will be hit very hard. Many questions remain about what comes next for Iran and who will take over.
It is not going to go away with bombs from the sky. This regime has to be fought with on the ground by the people of Iran.
According to Iran's state-led media, a new supreme leader could be chosen in the next day. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Earlier today, the Trump administration declared an emergency and bypassed Congress to sell 12,000 bombs to Israel. Back here in the U.S., at least 6 people died following severe storms that moved through the central part of our country. Officials say 4 were killed and others were injured when a tornado moved through counties in southwestern Michigan yesterday. And in Oklahoma, 2 people died after a tornado ripped through just south of Tulsa. All that severe weather now continues east and is threatening parts of Texas.